Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Alright, so let's learn about this vending machine. We've never...
Well, Detective Gummy had $5 on him.
That's true.
And how much is a Swiss roll?
$6.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we need to go on the scene, probably.
Okay.
And deduce.
Oh, that's right. This is a whole thing.
I won't rest until I've inspected this shit.
Alright. Oh yeah, because he was like, I've never had that much
I didn't have any cash on me except $5.
This is the most money I've ever seen in one place.
Eureka! About Detective Gumshoe's finances, he said that until this morning, he didn't have even a single penny on his personage.
That's really sad. Just how poor is that guy?
If his bonus really was only $5, that's a problem, then he should not have been able to purchase a pack of Swiss rolls.
I think a pizza party is more than $5.
However, facts being as they are, we found cake crumbs on the floor.
Meaning Scruffy must have bought a pack somehow.
Indeed. That detective should not have been able to purchase a pack, and yet he did, and he will be punished. The question is, how?
He will be punished severely for this. Okay. So we just got
bastard
evidence.
Go to the cake roll. It's priced at $2 for $6.
I see what they're getting at here, but this is a lot to get there.
Okay.
Okay. What else can we investigate?
Go to the machine again. See if he has anything else to say.
Maybe there's more.
No.
Okay.
I'm done
there.
looking at that shit. Look at the window again.
To the window.
I won't rest.
Oh, there is something here.
Look through the window.
Oh, let me look at the bathroom.
So that window on the other side belongs to the men's restroom.
I can't see it.
At your height? I'm not surprised,
I'm only
shorty.
like 2 feet.
I want to see it.
Don't say.
I want to look at toilets. No.
Lift me up in the air so I can look at toilets.
No. I guess short people have feelings too. Who'd have thunk?
Dang.
What's
Cactus?
that? The ants. Look, ants.
Yeah, I see the ants.
Ants. The ants are hard at work carrying their food home.
Is it what?
It's a marvel. I'm not even gonna. But you need to learn what ants are. That they can pick up such comparatively large objects to their size.
Well, if you want to carry the mighty Von Karma name and not be squished under it, you'd better work extra hard, just like these ants, as you call them.
It feels like that was a bit of a... You have to constantly bring up the Von Karma name every... well, if you want to carry the name of the Von Karma like a big piece of cake, you'll have to work harder, bitch.
They don't work as hard as me. I'm still better.
The same goes for you, Francisca.
Okay,
try the latch, maybe?
Oh, no, there's nothing about that.
The
there's
cactus?
a cactus here. Ugh. What's the matter? Did you get pricked?
I pricked myself on one of this cactus's needles.
Ha ha.
You'll need to be as sharp as the needle in order to carry the Von Karma name, bitch. I didn't think the needles on this thing would be so sharp.
Well, what did you expect? Can you imagine how bad it would be if you were hit on the head with one of these? Anyways, this cactus does seem to be unrelated to our case.
Do you really think so? Because I believe that this cactus sitting on this windowsill is completely related.
Okay, maybe.
Geez, all
I
right.
mean, I guess it could be. That's a weird... Oh, well then, I look forward to your explanation on how it's related. I think it's just here, but maybe.
I think this cactus did it.
What is the relation? No human being can climb through these.
Is it because this was a balloon that was popped by the needles or something?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, let's try that. Did it pop something?
This pink rubbery substance. I saw this in a different form earlier today. The Digivolution. I believe this is a piece of a popped balloon.
I suppose that's possible.
The balloon probably got a little too close to our friend, the windowsill cactus.
Oh, he is not my friend.
He is my worst enemy.
Don't you ever say that again. I would never. That would be the logical conclusion, yes. That cactus is a ruthless balloon murderer.
Well, he murdered this balloon, so we're gonna lock him up.
Also murdered
Investigation
the victim.
complete. We figured out that a balloon was popped, and that someone bought cake rolls.
That was a lot of legwork for not a lot of information.
I believe I now have a very firm grasp on what happened here.
Somebody ate a cake roll.
And the balloon was popped?
Well, I do too. The Cactus was the murderer.
All right, Francisca, would you care to share what conclusions you've come to?
Why should I do that? We're still in the middle of a competition,
Why don't we both say it at the same time, okay? One, two, go ahead.
You start.
You first.
We should be checking to see if your conclusions are wrong first, so you go ahead. I'll keep mine to myself.
My God, you are a 4-year-old. Tisku tisku. It's almost cute that she's going this far to ensure that she wins. Almost.
It's pretty cute.
Very well. Francisca von Karma, she's so cute. But first, we need to pay His Honor a visit to correct his testimony.
What is my aesthetic? Oh, now we're in here.
Did you figure out the balloon was popped? Well, now you'll have to be silenced.
Tisku tisku tisku. Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to test your witness testimony to see how it stands up.
Testimony test.
Do you doubt me? Am I your new suspect?
In a sense, I suppose you could say that.
Never done this before. Even you, a judge.
I thought we had immunity to crimes. That's why I became a judge.
Well, you're about to find out that that's not true. It's nothing but a common witness before a Von Karma.
Silence in the courtroom. Silence, I say.
But that was his whole angle, was like, well, I did it, but I'm a judge. So.
Like, okay, you're going to jail.
No,
What? Mischievous prosecutor success of my friend Von Karma.
You bit your tongue again, didn't you?
And I missed part of my dialogue.
The dialogue
too.
just scrolled that time.
Ahem. As a defender of the law, I could never give false testimony. You can even place me under oath if you want.
Very well, then. Your testimony, if you please.
What I saw at recess.
I saw T.J. Detweiler. During the recess, I went to the restroom. There is a window on the hallway side. In other words, I could see into the hallway with my judge beam. As I entered, I saw that detective buying something from the vending machines. But when I was about to exit the restroom, he had completely disappeared. He couldn't possibly be sitting down. A detective that goes missing while on duty. That sounds mighty suspicious to me.
Huh.
Your Honor, can you please try to remain calm?
Oh, no. I'm so used to simply listening to testimonies that I got caught up in the excitement.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to spoil your fun now.
I was asking more about the bathroom experience. What did you do in there?
Well, I sat, had a really bad time. Really loud, bad, stinky time.
Lots of screaming that
Lots of screaming.
Let's see. So it's said he disappeared.
What the heck?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
What the heck?
What are you
Hold
talking
it.
about?
He disappeared. But, Your Honor, didn't you just say,
I saw that detective buying something from the vending machines?
Holy shit.
Why, yes, I did. The restroom window looks over the courtyard and right into the hallway. But just as I was about to exit, I took another look and there was no one in sight. That led me to the only solution to this mystery. That detective must have gone into the crime scene, lobby number 2 at that point!
so he looked into the hallway from the restroom and over the courtyard, did he?
I'm not sure what the intent was with writing the dialogue like that.
I think he's supposed to be like super excited, go back.
Oh, that he's like trying to be dramatic, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't Gumshoe say he didn't leave at all?
Hold on. Don't we have something like where we know he like ate the...
Some of the new stuff. Probably.
Took the handprint?
Let's see.
Yeah, he sat down and ate a Swiss roll.
Ate a Swiss roll. Oh, so he's probably just sitting.
He's sitting, like he can't be sitting. Objection! Tisku, tisku, tisku. I can't believe we took a whole section to do this shit.
Well, what was that finger wag for, Mr. Edgeworth? And don't you know it's rude to shout objection while someone is giving testimony?
Huh. I don't care. If you truly are a man of the law, then you must always be vigilant. For example, I myself never let an opportunity to shout objection pass me by.
I don't either.
Objection! I don't either.
Objection! Miles Edgeworth, it's objection. One thing to be passionate about your job, but this is real life. Objection.
This is what some people may say is the pot calling the kettle black.
Objection, I agree.
Shut up, Your Honor. I wonder if you might take a look at this for me.
What is that filth? How dare someone dirty the hallway bench like that?
Historical bench.
Who is the culprit? I'll cave their head in. That party is hereby found guilty of uncleanliness.
If you must know, the uncouth bench sullier has already been placed under arrest thanks to your earlier testimony, Your Honor, and will be put to death because of uncleanliness.
Oh? Well, that's good. But who was it?
We were able to discover something from the smudge on the bench, namely Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints.
Not happy with committing just murder, he had to go and dirty the courthouse too. Guilty!
What else can I get away with? Gonna make this bench dirty.
And then I'm gonna falsify my tax
Gonna
report.
pop this balloon on the cactus here.
And then I'm gonna push a kid down the stairs. And then I'm gonna, jaywalk after this. Your Honor, please calm down.
I guess I'll just go home after that.
While it's true that the detective is the one who made the mess on the bench, we have not yet established that this action is related to the double murder.
What do you mean?
I believe that the detective bought a pet. I believe that the detective bought a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine.
That's about like how this whole establishment of that fact has gone.
And then promptly sat down on the bench to eat one.
Stumbling around to establish that he had a snack.
The cake crumbs and pieces of chocolate on the floor under the bench, and Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints prove my conclusions to be true.
Oh, but I still don't understand. Is this whole thing related to how I couldn't see him as I was leaving the restroom?
It is indeed.
So proud of this.
The window in the hallway was built rather high up into the wall, at around a grown adult's chest height. As evidence, I submit that Francisca herself, the little short bastard, was unable to see out of that window.
I could see out of the windows. That's a lie. I saw everything. I saw more than Miles could. I saw for miles in the distance.
I knew I shouldn't have used her height as evidence. Or called her a short bastard. I'm sorry.
Please don't call me a short bastard.
That did cross a line. I apologize. But basically, what this means is that the area directly under the railway, the hallway window, is a blind spot when the hallway is being viewed from the men's restroom.
Except for me, I can see it just fine.
Then, it seems that you have made the connection.
My God.
If someone were to sit on the bench under the window.
This is taking so long to establish that he sat down.
In the regular games, this would be like one moment. Like, hey, he sat down.
This is like a throwaway.
You're right, he did sit down.
This is like a dialogue text worth of like circumstance that we're getting into.
Yes, even someone as large as Detective Gumshoe would effectively disappear from sight.
Oh, what?
Do you finally see, Your Honor? Your testimony has just proven that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway the entire time. I guess it is important to establish he was there.
But it's not. He could plausibly have not been, though. Like he
That's
could
true.
have finished his.
He could have eaten
it could be
it and then walked in.
unrelated.
Yeah. Sorry, hold it.
Not proof by any stretch of the imagination.
I didn't mean it to say it with that much enthusiasm. All I wanted to do was try saying it once. It seemed so fun. Here, let me try that again. Hold it!
Is there something of value that you'd like to say?
Yes, actually, there is. I remembered something else just now. Mr. Edgeworth, please allow me to testify to the court one more time.
Oh, he's so enthusiastic about it. Even if we overruled him, he'd just keep on talking, wouldn't he? Even if we left, he'd just sit here.
That might not be a bad thing. Yes, he probably would. The more info, the better in a perfect investigation, right?
Do you think he ever come here on weekends and just like mimes a whole...
Objection, Your Honor. Me. Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I saw the murder. Well, good testimony, Your Honor.
Thanks, I'm the best at testimony.
And I'm the best at listening to testimony. I suppose it's possible you can't see a seated person from the restroom window.
The bathroom mirror every morning.
However, that doesn't mean that the detective was sitting there when I looked. Anyway, I forgot to testify earlier about probably the most important detail. As I was leaving the restroom, I heard the loud bang of a gunshot.
Yeah, that seems much more pertinent than
I just forgot
Gumshoe
doodle.
eating a snack.
Kirk. How was that? That is the testimony of one who judges the crimes of others and practices in the mirror every morning, and the window to my neighbors. They hate it.
You're the best at listening to testimony.
Your Honor, could you try to state the important facts first next time?
Next time we'll state the important facts first.
Okay, I will try next time.
At the start of the next episode, those facts will be so important.
Those important ass facts.